we have something really special for you today. We've invited a special guest from a leading industrial IoT solution provider called Novakon. So stay tuned for that later because our guest speaker has a ton of experience to share when it comes to industrial IoT solutions. Okay, so to kickstart this session, we all know that industries around the world are reopening after months of lockdown due to COVID-19. And now manufacturers are pressed for ways to make up for losses during months of inactivity. As a result, many firms are looking at smart manufacturing solutions to improve efficiency at the workplace. Here at Winmate, we've developed rugged solutions that improves productivity on the factory floors, reduces production downtime, and make your factory smarter with full industrial IoT integration. So let's welcome back our favorite presenter, Darren, to tell us more about these solutions. All right, and here Darren is.
Hi everyone, I'm Darren. IoT is one of the popular terms in recent years. Winmate is a leading solution provider in Industrial 4.0.
Excellent, good stuff. So stick around to see how Winmate rugged products combine system integration and device management for a total IoT solution, with everything from our rugged tablets to IoT gateways and even industrial panel PCs. So let's get underway, shall we?
Hello, I'm Darren from Winmate. Today, I want to show you our amazing IoT solutions. With extensive experiences in researching and developing IPC, Winmate intelligent IoT solutions help our customers to provide high-quality services and improve factory or the other industrial environments. Before starting this session, let me briefly introduce what Winmate Incorporation is all about. As a leading rugged solution provider with 25 years of experience in rugged computing technology, we currently have over 400 employees and over 40 closed distribution channels around the world. Winmate is a public traded company on Taiwan Stock Exchange Corporation, and our key shareholders and partners include ASUS and Advantech. Also, we have flexible and complete function teams from design, manufacturing to after-sales service. In order to launch innovative and reliable products, amount of our audit teams has occupied nearly 40% in the company. Furthermore, some of our products have already passed the strict and complicated certificates in multiple vertical markets, such as oil and gas, medical application, transportation, marine, and many more. After years of R&D and in-house testing, we may aim a different vertical market to launch corresponding solutions around the world. At Winmate, we prioritize our global service capabilities. In the industrial applications, customers usually use their product for 5 to 10 years. Therefore, product quality, customer service, and after-sales support are all very important to us. Frankly speaking, in order to launch top-class products, you must have a lot of investments, inclusive of manpower or testing equipment. Winmate is one of the few IPC manufacturers with strong rugged engineering capabilities in the world. Firstly, to overcome environmental challenges, we have strong rugged design teams. Testing and design items are numerous and complicated, such as drop, vibration, tumbling test, moisture, thermal simulation, and modeling, and so on. These are Winmate's in-house testing facilities. For example, high and low temperature test can make sure the operation temperature of products are qualified. Vibration, tumbling test, drop test, impact test can examine if our products are rugged or not. Secondly, to enable IoT and industrial application, we build talented software decoder teams from firmware, software to cloud computing service. Due to the usage scenario in transportation market, some of our products have ignition design to protect the system itself. Also, dynamic thermal plan can promote performance and stability of products. Take healthcare market for example, the service temperature of products is usually below 48 degrees because this temperature is acceptable to touch for users. Some patients may be disabled, so this kind of design can avoid injuries. In order to solve this issue, you must have a great thermal solution. Certainly, we have rich and sophisticated system integration experience, so customer can save much time and efforts, inclusive of panel and touch enhancement, IF or strict certification. In order to offer customers one-stop shop and a service, Winmate has complete lineup and passed the various and strict certificate in advance. In order to offer excellent customer service and after-sales support, we have numerous branches spread across Asia, Europe, North America, and Canada. This means we can promptly and effectively respond to customers all around the world. 2022 is a big year to Winmate. At that time, our new headquarters will be completed in Sanchong District. The grand building is amazing and beautiful. In order to launch innovative and top-class products, this building will include R&D Innovation Center, and our employees amount will become twice the land. For the main topic we are going to discuss, in the beginning, I will talk about the market trend and what changes are in the IoT applications. Then I will introduce Winmate IoT structure to make you understand how our edge-to-cloud connectivity solutions do the IoT work for you. Furthermore, I will highlight unique selling points of our products in the structure. At last, you will go over our successful stories and understand why Winmate is every customer's best mate. IoT is one of the popular terms in recent years. IoT is the abbreviation of the Industrial Internet of Things, and it means using IoT technology in the manufacturing. IoT incorporates machine learning and big data technology. More and more companies will opt for IoT as it boosts productivity, increases efficiency, and saves time and money. The driving philosophy behind the IoT is that smart machines are better than humans at accurately, consistently capturing and communicating data. This data can help companies overcome the problem sooner, save time and money, and support business intelligence efforts, especially in manufacturing. IoT has great potential for quality control, sustainable and green practice, supply chain traceability, and overall supply chain efficiency. Nowadays, we are experiencing the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution is extremely powerful and unprecedentedly. It can help us to reduce energy consumption by power management, downtime with active diagnostics and monitoring, and cycle time by modularized or compact design. Furthermore, it increases production efficiency by extensive function integration. We even can communicate with any devices and sensors in different levels in different requirements. Are you ready for the fourth industrial revolution? It's most likely that the manufacturing section will continue to transform in the following years to come. In the current phase, we are witnessing a shift from manual assistance to automation, thus giving birth to the term industrial automation. Unlike in the past, most of the modern large-scale manufacturing operations are automated and require minimum or zero human intervention. Industrial automation is certainly able to meet current requirements. According to the Research Institute Market Research Future, global industrial automation market is expected to grow at $149 billion by 2022, at 6% of compound annual growth rate between 2016 and 2022. The major driving factors of this market are cost reduction, high efficiency in the process, and ability to provide the overall information and initiate early stage for the product development. Actually, IoT exists everywhere, and it helps industry with data collection, data analysis, and real-time control, such as smart retail, smart energy, smart factory, public utilities, and smart building. IoT has found its way to retail industries. It's considered to be highly profitable to both consumers as well as retailers. With the help of IoT technology, stores security has become stronger, tracking of inventory is becoming simpler, and consumers are also able to have more personalized shopping experiences. IoT has also been applied in smart energy with products like smart meters, which collect data automatically and apply analytics to track and manage energy use, such as solar energy, wind energy, or power substation. In the manufacturing field, IoT has proven to be highly beneficial with data collecting. Sensors embedded in the machinery to warehouse shelves, allowing the worker to have a full check of the problems and resources, thus making work more efficient, including oil refinery, steel plant, and power plant. According to the public utilities, IoT can assist in collecting data from the environment. It will enhance security and promote our convenience, like status monitoring, remote control, and facility management. Likewise, IoT combines with smart building wonderfully. For example, light come out as we walk into the house, or it gets dimmed according to the requirement. The automatic adjustment of heating in the house depends on the temperature outside. As Intel CEO Brian in CES mentioned, data is transforming the world around us and driving the next great wave of technology innovation. We not only find data everywhere today, but it will be the creative force behind the innovation of the future. Data is going to redefine how we experience life, in our work, in our homes, how we travel, and how we enjoy sports and entertainment. Internet users, autonomous vehicles, connected airplanes, and a smart factory will produce a flow of data by 2020. Smart factory even may produce 5 petabyte video each day. Based on this kind of huge data, we must integrate IT and OT. IT is the abbreviation of information technology. It refers to the use of computers, software, hardware, and other telecommunication devices to perform business operations. These devices are mainly located at office locations, server room, and data centers, often known as the coveted office environments. IT associated with backend function used to perform various business intelligence applications, such as enterprise resource planning, billing, revenue collection, asset tracking, maintaining customer information, and so on. On the other hand, OT is the abbreviation of operational technology. It's associated with front-end field-based devices used to perform actual operations. OT and OT systems are operating in real-time or near real-time environments. These are non-coveted environments. OT and OT systems include SCADA, remote terminal unit, PLC, meters, and sensors. Many industrial companies still view IT and OT cybersecurity as separate challenges. However, attackers are already exploiting gaps between IT and OT defenses. For example, spam phishing is commonly used to gain privilege and enter into OT systems, and hackers are using HVAC and the other poorly defended OT systems as entry points into data centers and corporate IT networks. IT and OT cybersecurity convergence will be changing. The different priorities, practice, and technologies could be hard to reconcile. Through the embedded systems, we can build firewall in the network infrastructure tier to enhance security. IT and OT convergence enables more direct control and more complete monitoring with easier data analysis from these complex systems from anywhere in the world. It also means IT integrate OT and OT systems such as SCADA, remote terminal unit, PLC, meters, and sensors which work in real-time or near real-time with IT systems. But don't forget the most important thing in the field side is data activation. You may need to upload data to backend server for data analytics, whichever you deploy in public cloud or private cloud. You even need to push device status or alert message to mobile app for reminding users. In most conditions, when you deploy gateway or HMI devices in the field site, there are two diversified protocols to communicate. Also, each PLC provider has own drivers, so it takes much time for integration. It goes without saying that the more devices you use, the more effort you have to do. However, time to market and cost consideration are actually critical in the project. The other challenge we meet is device management. Take solar power station, for example. System may function only be solved by manpower is inconvenient and costly. Then short main function can cause huge losses, but we can prevent it effectively. Based on this feedback and changes from customers, we may have tailored and launched a series of total solutions. It can be used in different vertical markets for IT and OT convergence. The related products include handheld, tablet, IoT gateway, panel PC, display, and a diversified motherboard. In the automation field, we publish a series of powerful systems in various scenarios, like embedded systems, industrial computers, IoT gateway, and industrial panel computers. This picture displays a whole process about the industrial automation in the plant. Each process includes related applications generally. For smart production, we can use different kinds of embedded systems for promoting efficiency, cost reduction, and extensive function integration. It may be manufacturing execution systems to reduce the cycle time and downtime. It also may be factory waste and energy management, such as data acquisition systems or predictive maintenance. Through IoT technology, we can collect the data from the field site and upload useful data to the cloud. Then we can use industrial robots to replace manpower for production 24/7. Factory robotic automation is the process of integrating industrial machinery for repeated tasks very quickly, such as welding, material handling, and assembly. Adding automated robotic systems to a factory has many advantages because it improves labor productivity, cycle time, floor space utilization, quality, and reliability. Companies can save money, increase production, and create higher quality parts. Next, in order to assure product quality effectively, we can test finished goods by machine vision, such as AOI. AOI is the abbreviation of Automatic Optical Inspection. It's the key technique used in the manufacturing and test of electronics printed circuit boards. AOI enables fast and accurate inspection of electronics assemblies and in particular PCBs. We can ensure that the quality of product leaving the production line is high and the items are built correctly without manufacturing faults. For smart warehousing, we can utilize related sensors to track each product or finished good intelligent inventory and collect environment data from the field site for security and surveillance. We also can use controller to coordinate multiple AGVs to ensure that no collisions occur while tasks are performed. The controller must dispatch AGVs so that the shortest possible cycle time is achieved. Also, we are good at other vertical markets such as energy monitoring, anti-explosion, and transportation. In this IoT structure, IoT gateway plays an important role to connect IT and OT. In the front end, field device and the sensors capture and transmit the related data through their own protocol, such as Modbus, OPC UA, or CAN bus. In order to save time and human cost for customers, our software solutions integrate the diversified industrial protocols. Workers can read information for production and get alerts from HMI devices. After gateway systems got the data, it can upload useful information to the cloud or web service for SCADA, dashboard monitoring, promoting production efficiency, or other business intelligence applications. Except the HMI and the gateway, we may also offer server products for one-stop shop and services. Also, our PLC driver database can cover 80 to 90% PLC models in the market. This is very useful and important features for customers. Customers can save much time and cost for porting driver. In this section, I will highlight the unique selling points of our IoT gateway. Firstly, through the thin rail design, we can hang the gateway on the metal rail easily. This kind of design also applies in the factory frequently. It can benefit users, easy setup, quick deployment, and easy to maintain. To enhance the edge computing ability, we support Intel Pentium processors N4200. Also, we have reached I/O port to cover multiple applications, isolated serial port, digital input, digital output, LAN, or USB interface. Definitely, safety and reliability are critical in the industrial applications, so our gateway have power surges and accept wire voltage from 9 to 36 voltage with isolation and ignition control. Compared to general PC, our gateway has heatsink and fanless design for efficient heat dissipation. The gateway can support wide operating temperature from -20 to 60 degrees and is ready for changing each environment. With comprehensive wireless features like Wi-Fi, BT, GPS, and 4G, users can access and control field information for promoting productivity, predictive, or other business intelligence applications. Let's go over our successful story and realize why Winmate is our customers' best mate. This application story is about solar energy solution, inclusive of edge computing, data collection, facility monitoring. At first, solar panel transfer direct current to energy equipment by solar inverter. Then, in order to keep solar panels perfectly aligned with the sun, gateway will monitor inverter efficiency and status by Modbus RS485. In addition, gateway also collects environment data for reference. We even can diagnose abnormal event by the field sensors. For example, the sunshine is very bright but the inverter efficiency is awful. The common condition is that solar panel was covered by dust. Therefore, we can use the I/O interface to activate the sprinkle device for cleaning. And last, gateway will transmit related information to the cloud or web service for business intelligence, like calculating the estimated income by selling extra electricity. To make sure systems reliability and efficiency, customers also integrate the Winmate server in this structure. This case is about smart manufacturing, inclusive of process automation, dashboard management, predictive maintenance. In the field side, robot CNC AOI packaging will transfer and capture environment status by their own protocol to the HMI, such as Modbus TCP and OPC UA by LAN, Modbus RTU by RS485, respectively. Workers can read related information for production or get alerts from HMI devices. However, these front-end devices may make mistakes in extreme low probability. Therefore, we have to integrate the edge gateway and related software solution. When the gateway receives the data, it will filter and process the data fundamentally to make sure there's no serious mistake from the environment or front-end devices. Then, gateway will send useful and trusted data to the cloud. Finally, we can monitor equipment's data or product line status from the dashboard for analysis, monitoring, and predictive maintenance. The oil and gas industry is still at the heart of the energy supply worldwide. Efficient and accurate monitoring and control systems are important at every stage for oil and gas production, from exploration and development, drilling and production, to food transportation and processing. These applications are still some of the most dangerous and demanding of any industrial applications, and require rugged and reliable products to ensure safety and efficiency. So the related organization define corresponding standards, and the certification depends on using location, such as ATEX, ICEX, ULC1D2. This application story is about the oil refinery environment monitoring. In the field side, workers can get information and alerts for production from panel PC instantly. Likewise, gateway is responsible for collecting data from sensors. And last, we can monitor the environment and device status. Also, we pass the complicated and strict certificates such as ATEX and ULC1D2. As mentioned, Our product were adopted by customers in multiple vertical markets worldwide, such as in industrial automation, military, vehicle onboard diagnostics, oil and gas, and many more. Clients can trust quality, reliability, and durability for all Winmate's products. Also, we prioritize to offer excellent customer service and after-sales support for customers. We may offer one-stop shop and service to customers. Customers are easy to integrate and you can use cheaper price to get our package solution together. If our standard design does not meet your requirement, we still can customize the product for you. In customers' projects, we always show our ability to overcome different challenges and eliminate concern from the customer. Likewise, if you have any potential projects on your hand, you are very welcome to discuss it with us. We aim to offer the appropriate proposal for your needs. Next, customers can fully engage with Winmate at all times. During the development period, we may meet unexpected and avoidable problems, but we will fix it through standardized weekly meeting and frequent communication. And last, we will make sure the product time to market and it can be delivered on time. Based on what I've mentioned above, we are confident in helping our customer with any project. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Darren, for such an informative session covering Winmate's industrial IoT solutions. And now, don't go anywhere because this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'd like to introduce our guest speaker of this session, Vincent, who's here to show how Novakon's industrial IoT gateway solutions can be used hand in hand with our very own Winmate products.
Thanks for having me today, William. Hi everyone, this is Vincent. I'm the sales manager of Novakon. We are the HMI and industrial IoT gateway solution provider. Today, I'm going to walk you through our software introduction and demonstrate how our solutions enable Winmate's hardware platforms in the industrial IoT applications.
Alright, so this really is a great opportunity to see Novakon's intuitive software and Winmate's rugged hardware together in action. So without further ado, here's Vincent to tell us more.
Hi, in today's presentation, I will introduce Novakon's industrial IoT solution, the features, functions, and technologies of our software, a live demonstration with Winmate's IoT Gateway, EAC Mini, and lastly, a brief company profile about who we are and what we offer. Nowadays, when we talk about industrial IoT, Industry 4.0, digital transformation, and many other terminologies and technologies, it all starts from data acquisition. But how to modernize the legacy OT equipment with the IT system has always been the biggest challenge. Especially in real practice, the number of old factories and manufacturing facilities in the world is far greater than the new ones. The legacy machines and equipment inside are most likely being deployed in different periods of time, which are not easy to be upgraded. These are the common challenges and questions raised by the business owner or production engineers. The machines are up and running 24/7 for production. There's no way to stop for retrofit. There's no extra budgets to add new and modernized machines. There are so many different branded legacy systems in factory floor. How to integrate them successfully? How to extract and collect data from legacy machines. The current solution offered by OT vendors are full packages that are only compatible with their own branded systems. And in many cases, they only support modernized or proprietary protocols only limited number of legacy OT machines can recognize. So generally speaking, in such solution, hardware and software are interdependent within one vendor's product line. There is no interoperability with others at all. lack of choice on hardware platform selection for diversified application fields. For the same reason as above, only limited options you get to choose from single vendor for all kinds of use cases. Sometimes we're with poor connectivity to cloud and often an expensive legacy. Introducing Novakon's industrial IoT solution. It is the solution for gateway application, bridging the legacy OT machines with the IT systems. Using the native PLC driver database built inside our package software, and thanks to the Decoder technology, we are able to put these driver containers inside diversified gateway platforms and brands. Now, any gateway selection equipped with our software inside is capable of recognizing the languages the legacy PLCs are speaking, collect the data and decode them for further treatment or analysis in the SCADA, ERP, MES, PLM systems, or cloud services. The solution architecture contains several core technologies. With the combination of Novakon's software protocol and driver database, including Modbus, OPC-UA, and all the mainstream PLC drivers, we incorporate them along with setting and management tools into one container, compatible with Docker Engine version 90.1 and above, operating systems for both Windows 10 and Ubuntu 16.04 and above, which can be installed on either x86 or ARM-based hardware platforms. However, what is Novakon software about, and how does the configuration interface look like? Introducing Novakon's iFace Designer. It is intuitive with rich functionalities, aesthetically designed, configurable, and easy to use. iFace Designer is a Windows 10 certified package software for users to install on Windows-based PC or laptop, with user-friendly ribbon UI, built-in widgets, protocol and PLC drivers, and all kinds of industrial IoT and smart functions. This software helps engineers shorten the development time in industrial automation and industrial IoT applications. So what are the features of iFace Designer? iFace Designer is the great choice in visualization for control panels and monitoring dashboards. All the graphics are scalable, modularizable, and can be exported and shared among team members for quicker deployment. The ribbon UI and extremely easy to use drag and drop widgets for user-friendly development environment. The compiled runtime application file can be run on either x86 or RISC hardware platform, no matter with Windows or Linux operation system installed. There are diversified industrial protocols like Modbus, CANopen, and PLC drivers built in for field device communications. Also, multiple mainstream cloud protocols supported, such as MQTT, REST API, OPC-UA, that connecting field to the cloud. The comprehensive smart functions that are suitable for automation and industrial IoT applications. So how does iFace Designer connect to the IOs of PLC? Specifically, iFace Designer is an object-oriented package software using a tag system to connect HMI widgets with a PLC, inverter, gateway, controller, sensors, and so on. As shown in the slide, A switch button widget on the HMI screen is connected through tag number 1 to the output of PLC Y0, which is then wired to a fan, a motor, or any kind of actuators. By simply pressing the widget to switch on the button, the actuator is then turned on and operating. Likewise, a sensor is wired to the input of PLC X0, bringing the sensor data back to the HMI screen through tag number 2. So user is able to tell the status, the value sent back from this particular sensor. There are two major functions of iFace designers. Splendid vector graphic library. These vector graphic widgets include buttons, indicators, meters, and all types of tables and charts that are scalable without any distortion or being pixelized. Also, wide coverage protocols and PLC driver database that support over 90% of mainstream PLC models in the market. In addition, iFace Designer provides a series of smart functions, making the control and monitoring process more intelligent, including Data Logger, to store data acquired in the set frequency for further display or analysis. The Alarm Service to send alert while the set condition is met and also kept as the alarm record. If you wish to automatically trigger actions responding to the met condition, Trigger Service can do the work. You can also set certain automatic behaviors periodically through a scheduler service. Parameters can be set into groups by recipe function to simplify and cope with different requirements. And of course, all the data and charts can be exported as a report in TXT or PDF format. You can always use macro as scripting tool for calculation and logical operation and programming. The VNC and VPN services provide remote monitoring no matter through intranet or internet. You can remotely update or upload program or log files through FTP function. The IoT service enables your device to send data to cloud through REST API, MQTT, or OPC-UA, whether periodically or event-based, all as you wish. Users can be grouped into different security levels so that certain functions can be hidden from users without sufficient authority. Last but not the least, iFace Designer supports 16 languages for customers to make one single program for multiple languages at the same time.
Now we use Winmate's IoT gateway, the EAC Mini, as the example. With Ubuntu 18.04 operating system and Novakon's driver container installed. Connecting with Mitsubishi PLC FX3U through RS422. Siemens PLC S7-1200 through Ethernet, and the Modbus temperature and humidity sensor through RS485. For demonstration purpose, we make a simple dashboard as simulation in the agriculture monitoring scenario. All the data is sent back to EAC Mini in real time, including the changes in temperature and humidity level through these sensors. The detection of trespassing by this photoelectric sensor through Mitsubishi PLC back to the gateway.
shown as the alarm with the alarm counter. And lastly, the on and off status of the fan through the Siemens PLC back to the EAC Mini. Now, all the data are collected through EAC Mini as record, which can be further displayed and analyzed. Now, who we are and what other products or services we can offer. Novakon is the solution-based company with our own software for HMI and industrial IoT gateway, as introduced previously. We have ARM-based HMI as standard hardware to carry the software runtime as a complete system. Software as our core business, we also provide solution-based OEM and ODM services. All our products are designed and manufactured in Taiwan. We provide customer-oriented services and timely engineering support to our customers. Novakon HMI hardware product line is simple and clear. 3 series from ARM9 400 MHz CPU, the entry-level N series. ARM Cortex-A8 1 GHz single-core CPU, the P series. To ARM Cortex-A9 dual llot 1 GHz CPU, the S series. Panel sizes range from 3.5 to 15.6 inches. With plastic housing for smaller sizes up to 10 inches and aluminum housings for 12 and 15 inches. Novakon's core competence is our software, iFace Designer. From the core, we provide customization by either using our standard package software or even create project-specific functions as customer-oriented services. And due to the nature of cross-platform software runtime, with Novakon or any other partner's hardware offerings, we provide you with tailor-made turnkey solution as one-stop service. These are the global partners adopting Novakon solutions. One of the recent success stories is in the power monitoring application. Our HMI hardware and software solution is adopted in the power cabinet, deployed in data centers. So far, over 30,000 units has been installed during the last 3 years and will continue to roll out. We expect higher growth in the next 5 years. Thanks for your time. You can always download the iFace Designer from our website for a trial. Need further information? Pay a visit to our website or drop an email to us. Thank you.